Today's episode, we discuss Gamescom 24 and don't expect a new Switch until after April 2025. We'll have all this and more because this is After Hours Arcade.
Is there music?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the arcade. I'm your host, BTG Plays, and I'm here with three co-hosts today. We have Lily, Yanonick, and Professor Daxter. Professor Daxter's just a voice this time, though. But I'm glad everybody can show up. Yeah, he's our conscious.
Y'all have
what's up?
those?
First, oh God. First off, Lily and Daxter. What have y'all been up to? We haven't seen you guys in a while.
Just trying to survive.
Just life?
It's Satan's balls down here in Texas. So.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We heard that.
Dragging them across the state.
Where his armpits, if it makes you feel any better. It's not great over here either.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you choose pubic hair or arm hair? Which one?
Satan's a shaver, I think, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't think he shaves.
This is grade A content, guys, for sure.
I'm
Don't
back.
y'all miss us.
Oh man, y'all been playing anything lately? Like any games?
I don't want to talk about it. Diablo
wow.
4 sniped my PS5.
Lily ain't been playing nothing, apparently. You said Snipe Dax?
No, WoW's new expansion comes out in a couple days, and then Wukong comes out in like 3 days too. So that's what I'm waiting on. Yeah.
You know?
Mecha Break.
Oh,
man.
did you play
really
Mecha Break?
I did.
It's
and
dope,
it's
right?
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I over the past week I played Nickelodeon Brawl Stars 2. It's
really?
actually pretty damn good.
It?
Well, this is the new one. So not multiverse. So it's Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl had one and it was terrible when it first came out. And then they came out with the second one probably like, I don't know, a couple months ago. It's actually really fun and it's like the combat's very like it's decent. I was playing it with my kids. We were having a blast. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of fighters, have you seen the new League fighter?
Yes.
2KXO or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2XKO. Yeah, I tried to get a code. Fuck them.
Fair enough.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm excited for that as well. Other than that, they put Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy on Game Pass, so I ended up downloading that, and me and my kids played that. We were in the first one, and it feels like the old school days of sitting in the house with your friends and passing the remote every time somebody dies. It was
Such
a good time.
feeling.
It was a good time. I was like, man, this is great. Like, I never thought I'd actually get to experience this with my
a little bit so they'll
babies. They were pretty decent, you know, except for when they have to jump over like large holes. They're like, oh shit. Like I see the frustration that I had as a kid, and they're like, what? Like how? Like it's crazy.
I swear I jumped over that.
Right, exactly.
I tried to get, so Paisley has been playing Pokemon. She just beat Lieutenant Surge. She just got her what badge is the electric badge? I can't remember, but yeah.
I mean, is it
Also RIP Misty.
Badge?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
RIP.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
And Jessie. And Jigglypuff.
Damn, this wife is female, huh?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, she's been playing Pokemon. She's been having a blast with it, and she's got her third badge. So.
Oh man, that's cool. I don't know if my kids are like they haven't gotten the opportunity to like try it out. They haven't really showed interest in it. Just the cards. They just like the cards.
Oh yeah, we have 2 whole binders full.
Yeah, I hope they one day do be like, oh, that's a Pokemon game. Let me try it. We'll see. We will see, and then I'll be like, yeah,
Start 'em
they're all
off
the
with
same.
either-
They're all.
How about say
You had to
start 'em
buy
off
every
with, like, the
color.
starters, like blue.
You
Yes,
had to
blue,
you had to buy all the
red,
colors.
yellow.
But
That
it's
way
the
you can get that
same
one
game,
Pokemon.
but better.
Just one different color, or one different Pokemon each color.
Right.
You
And
have
different
friends who
different
play.
starters.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh man,
And
but
then you get a Game Shark.
well,
Oh, I missed Game Shark. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. I miss Game Shark too, kind of. Do I miss Game Shark?
I mean, I don't miss it, but like that name hit me pretty heavily with nostalgia.
I actually think I was a Game Genie kid.
You're welcome.
I had a Game Genie, not a Game Shark. I had both, but I started off with
And
Game Genie.
and that little that Game Boy with that little crappy light that you had to have because it was like, yeah.
All right, they don't need to know how
So
old
you
we
trying
are,
to play it while
guys.
your parents told you to go to sleep?
They don't need to know how old we are. Nah, but other than
Go
that,
ahead and take your bear.
we're always looking for ways to engage our listeners, so we'd love to hear more from you guys. What topics you would like us to cover on the podcast, what games you want to hear more about, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below or on our social media. Because this is After Hours Arcade, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/afterhoursarcade, and also now YouTube. You can catch us live on YouTube. We posted up a bunch of interview videos from BlurredCon. Still got more to put out there. And I'm just gonna roll right into housekeeping. Next week we will not be streaming on Thursday. It'll be on Monday. No, not. It will be Thursday next week. The week after that, it'll be on Monday. And that's because we'll be interviewing the creator of the indie game HeroBot from Fellsword Games. He's super excited to be there. I'm super excited to interview him. Great guy, great game. It's a what do you say? It's a Kirby Mega Man inspired platformer.
Agreed.
That sounds cool.
It is very cool.
Right.
Is it on Steam?
My hologram
Can you
over
wish
there.
list
Yes. So actually, yes, you can wish list it on Steam. There's actually a demo on Steam as well. If you want to try that, you get to play 2 levels, fight a boss. He does have some exclusive content that he wants to show on that episode with us. But it's a blast. Yeah, it's a blast. I love.
Oh,
the
this
game.
is cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna wish list it.
Everybody else, you wish listed to now. Anything else from you, Yano, before we get rolling into story number 1, or from you guys as well?
I think the only thing that we have coming up. I can't believe we missed Otakon.
I can.
Really, I really feel like we were going to attend it, but things just blew so fast with BlurredCon and everything. So the next convention coming up is you know what? I'm gonna get back to you on that. I had it and I don't have it anymore.
No.
That's how
It's
we
not
get old, folks.
KatsuCon. What is the next convention? Because
Anime
the next
USA?
convention on my list is MagFest.
MagFest?
Yes.
So it's gonna be MagFest,
Look at
and
me guessing.
it's gonna be a tough year because BlurredCon just happened, but they're starting in March next year as well. So like you don't even get a whole year between BlurredCon now because they're moving in March. So yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Yay, but boo.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
are we gonna use up my vacation?
Well, you just come for MagFest and just stay till BlurredCon. There's only 2 months.
And then live here forever.
Oh Lord. No, I don't need them taxes coming out my life.
Yeah, me neither. So let's go ahead and roll into story number 1, which is about the Switch. So developers have told not to expect Switch 2 before April 2025. The question on everyone's lips right now is Switch 2 when? Now in its 8th year, the current handheld hybrid is more than a little long in the tooth, and the evidence continues to mount that fans still have a bit of a wait to go before Nintendo launches its next console. No developer I've spoken to expects it to be launching this financial year. Head of GameIndustry.biz Christopher Drink said on latest episode of GI Microcast via VGC. In fact, they've been told not to expect it in the current financial year. A bunch of people I spoke to hope it's out in April or May time, still early next year, but not late. That's consistent with previous reporting that while Nintendo had at one point planned to release the Switch 2 in 2024, it ultimately decided to delay the new hardware to 2025. Not even going to read the rest. This is sad news for me because I believe I just lost the bet because of this. Because I did want it in March. I'm still gonna predict that they're gonna show something in October or November. I think they're still gonna show something about it in November.
So I have two questions. Do you think that do you think people are I guess people are always excited for Nintendo products somehow. But do you think that it's going to be a huge leap in like technology, or do you think it's just going to be like okay?
Oh no, I definitely think this is going to be a huge leap. I think it's going to be a huge leap for not even just for Nintendo, but you got to think, man. Nintendo. I'm not going to say they're competing with other handhelds, but they are. You got Steam Deck. Steam just announced that they're going to allow Steam to be on other PC portables as well. So they're already trying to push their way into the market, but I think it's just time for them to do that. My only concern is Nintendo's not very successful with sequels to their consoles.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
you're talking about the last one we had was Wii to the Wii U.
No one even talked about the Wii U after a month.
I'm pretty sure if anybody here had a Wii U, is probably
I
had one.
Wii U.
I have.
Do you really?
It's actually on my thing right here. I do. I have a black one.
So did you have a Wii before you got a Wii U?
I did.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Now to be clear, I didn't play it.
Oh, I mean it's the same thing with the Switch though. But
I play
no,
all the games, all the racing and the.
Also, I don't play the Switch either. You're right. My daughter has it now.
But as far as sales went, Wii U did not even touch what the Wii did. Yeah.
Do you consider the Super Nintendo the same as Nintendo, like the Nintendo successor?
If anything, that was their most successful sequel ever.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because that was a huge leap.
Which is why it should just be the Super Nintendo Switch. Just saying, Nintendo. Just saying.
Marketing genius is here.
Come with a little cape. If you're gonna make it super, add a little cape.
Yeah, and I think the only other thing that may hurt it is that if they're gonna change, I don't think they're gonna change the form factor. I mean, it might be a little bigger, but as far as a consumer, your everyday consumer, if they see a Switch 2 and it looks the same, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's just another Switch, right?" Yeah. What's gonna be the gimmick, or what's gonna be the thing that tells you "Oh, I need to"?
It can play GTA 6.
I'm about to say graphics. That's the only way it can go.
Has there been a GTA
Literally
on any of the recent Nintendo consoles?
Yeah,
before the Switch?
But they're all ports. They were Chinatown, GTA, Vice City, and all of those, San Andreas. Those all came over.
Really?
But did they all look like stick figures?
But updated stick figures.
Pixelated stick figures.
Pixel stick figures.
You can kind of tell that's Tim's.
Not to go too far back, but just real quick, want to share latest anime conventions coming up is Ryusu Con, and Maria Con, Myro Econ, and HanaCon.
Wait,
are those located in Virginia?
Yeah, where are those located at?
Rockville, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, and Silver Springs, Maryland.
Really? No
okay,
way.
2 out of the 3 actually make sense.
Why they all look like? Did you say HanaCon?
Yeah, HanaCon, HANA Con.
Oh, okay. I'm just thinking a little blonde. You know what I mean?
That one's in Silver Springs, specifically Veterans Plaza, Silver Springs, Maryland.
Uh,
How did I Google it
which
and it
one's
says
Vmore?
Germany?
Germany, Maryland.
Bro, the whole website's German. Am I what?
You're on the wrong website.
It's
you went
H
out of country,
H
sir.
A N A
H-A-
con, right?
HANA con.
This shit says Germany.
Let me see what you're getting.
Well, if you guys are in the Germany area, make sure to swing by
It
HanaCon.
says Hanover, Germany.
Oh, I see which one you see. This is not. Oh yeah, no. It's this one.
So it's in German?
Right here.
You know what?
This is the convention in Silver Springs coming up.
Oh
What's this?
man.
HanaCon anime.
There
It's
you
like
go.
stuff. These are these new? Because I've. Oh, that's
Yeah, this has to be new. I mean, I don't. Let me not say it has to be new. Maybe it was smaller and interesting.
Probably
It's
smaller and it's growing.
It looks like
Big-
it
ain't
looks
got
like.
it in-
Oh, they have Bart there.
They go on a
I
road
think.
tour.
That is.
yeah, it
correct.
looks like it. It looks like they do the East
Atlanta,
Coast, Norfolk,
California,
Ocean City,
Ocean City.
Oh, I've heard of
Pikesville.
this one.
and the voice
That's pretty
actor for the Street Fighter character. Oh yes, I mean, pretty decent, huh? How much does it cost?
Now that's a great question. I'll give you
$1
that.
million.
The-
No,
Yeah.
it's $50 at the door.
not bad.
$40
Is that
for
expensive?
18. I mean, no, that's about average for like a day at a con.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah,
if you factor in inflation.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it's
have a
about
cap,
average.
too.
I can't even
$1
spell inflation, you know.
Don't worry, you and me both.
Oh man! All right, story number two.
Shaking my head.
Story number two. Valve's yet to be announced multiplayer game already has thousands of players on Steam. Officially, Valve, the company behind Steam, Half-Life, and more, has yet to announce its next big game. However, thousands of people are currently playing and posting about Deadlock, Valve's next big game, literally right now. So what's going on? Thanks to leakers and data miners, we've known about a Valve-developed multiplayer game for a few years now. Before it was Deadlock, it was likely codenamed Neon Prime. At one point, since it reportedly started development in 2018, the MOBA character shooter hybrid was possibly going to be set in the Half-Life / Portal universe, but that has seemingly changed based on the gameplay leaks that occurred in May. Now it seems a rumored playtest for Deadlock is currently underway, with the game developing a community of players on Reddit. As spotted by IGN over on SteamDB, a third-party website that tracks various stats about Steam games and players, Deadlock's player count has been steadily increasing over the last few months. In the last few days, the game cracked 18,000 concurrent players. That means it's one of the top 65 most played games on Steam, and Valve has yet to even tweet about it or release a trailer. IGN reports that Deadlock's current early access period is using an invite system letting players on Steam grant access to other players. It's misunderstood that Valve is allowing players with early access to talk about the game online with other players, but videos and screenshots still seem to be under a strict NDA. Many are posting about the game and how much they like it on the Deadlock the Game subreddit. That means we are in a really weird and somewhat unprecedented situation. A new Valve video game is gaining thousands of players on Steam. It's got an active subreddit, and we've seen videos of the game in action. Deadlock is real, it's a thing, it's Valve's next game. Yet officially, Valve has yet to announce it or even tease it. Have y'all even heard of this?
Today.
Deadlock,
I heard
yes.
about it.
Today?
Just heard it today.
I've heard about Deadlock.
Do you have it?
Me? No.
What the fuck? Somebody who has Deadlock, invite me on Steam right now.
So angry.
Like, this is crazy. Like, that Valve hasn't said anything about it.
Yeah, that is interesting. It's almost as if they're.
It's
waiting.
because they are the ones that leaked it.
You know what? Sometimes some companies do that.
It's interesting. I did watch some gameplay of it. Yeah, it looks like a hero shooter / MOBA. Like, it looks pretty cool. I'm interested. I want to try it. I just want to try new shit. Somebody give me a code or whatever you got to do.
It's like number 40.
Tez said he
on
will.
the most played list.
Says you got it. Go ahead and send that deadlock invite, bro.
Give me the fucking code.
Have we seen any gameplay
But-
for it?
I watched some on YouTube. Let me see if I can find some. But it says 200,000 players have the game right now.
That's interesting.
Dang.
I
Or
cannot
the
find
early
this
access.
game.
It's just
Like-
gonna shadow drop.
It's gonna have to, because no, I'm not seeing it on my. Oh, maybe this.
And
is
then
it.
all of a sudden they're like, surprise, new game. Woohoo.
It's not on Steam.
Bet you didn't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not
Yeah,
seeing it on
you have
Steam.
to be invited in order to see it.
Ew, yuck.
Why?
Deadlock
What's
is
wrong
good.
with
In-
it?
Invites.
I need that invite. That invite.
be cool too, you guys.
Kermit the Frog.
So this is
They
some of
sound
the,
like
this is some of the
Muppet.
gameplay.
This is like a Muppet.
This dude
Oh,
is like
great.
one of the top 1%ers.
I'm pretty sure it's still in like early access or early
No, yeah,
like alpha, right?
yeah, it's like
This is like
alpha,
a
alpha.
stupid early. Yeah.
Oh.
What
Working
game
on all
does
the
it
bugs
remind
and
you?
junk.
I don't know.
It looks like Team Fortress. Even the
You know
graphics
what?
look like Team Fortress to me.
It does.
It looks like
especially the
Team
way they run.
Fortress, but a MOBA.
But a MOBA. Oh, it's
Get
a
'em League.
MOBA.
Yeah.
It's a MOBA hero shooter.
Oh,
Hybrid.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
You know what game I want to try?
Y'all
Speaking
stream
of like weird, like whatever, I want to try that Marvel Rivals, the Overwatch Marvel game.
So I talked about this last week, and they had a giveaway for like the beta codes, and I did everything I needed to do, and
But they
literally-
ran out,
Bro,
right?
ran out is not the word. They released the codes at 8 p.m. for 3 days straight, and as soon as 8 p.m. hit and I hit claim, it's like we're all out. I said, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. There's
So-
a couple
Gotta be
companies that are
cracking
starting to do
that.
that, and they're losing their mind over it. People are really upset because like people are watching streams to get said code, and they're limiting how many codes can go out. So it's not like it's not a giveaway. It's
Yeah, and
People
it
are
looks,
putting their time
and
in
it
to get
looks
these codes.
freaking awesome. Like it looks so
it looks really
good.
cool.
Oh man. Well, with that, I am gonna go into the next story because that kind of brings me to a point where so Gamescom is next week. I want to talk about what to expect, and because you brought up Marvel Rivals is supposed to be showing at Gamescom as well. And I really hope they're like, hey guys, it's open now, open beta, let's everybody hop in. That's what I really want from it. But either way, Gamescom 2024 is almost here, and IGN is the official media partner once again for Gamescom Studio in Germany. Fans can expect exclusive trailers, gaming reveals, deep dives with the developer, interviews, and IGN stage at the event, demos, cosplay, and much more. What should we expect? So opening night, Gamescom is like, I'm not gonna say it's not big because it is big. It's just one of the shows that people don't really pay attention to. But the opening night is gonna be Tuesday, August 20th. Then you got Gamescom Studio on the 21st and the 22nd. Then you got their awards show on Friday. Microsoft, this is supposed to be one of their biggest booths they've had in a long time anywhere. So they're most likely going to be showing a lot of stuff there. But they're going to be showing Batman Arkham Shadow, the VR game, Civilization 7, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is going to be there, Sonic Shadow Generations, the new Starship Troopers Extermination, Indiana Jones, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Marvel Rivals. And yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to see from this?
Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I've seen a good bit about it, but I still want to see like I'm pretty hyped for that game. Budokai Tenkaichi was like one of my favorite series growing up. I played so many hours in that game.
Yeah, I was just looking at Budokai Tenkaichi 2 online, and that thing it's like 100 to 200.
I was gonna say it's really expensive, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of players.
for like
So-
a shitty copy.
You know how I told you that I got Paisley into Pokemon or whatever? I really wanted to get her to get into like the original Pokemon, like Fire Red or whatever. So I was gonna get her a Game Boy, and then I was gonna buy like the original games. It would have been like $400.
For what?
For
Damn,
like
who's the dealer?
for like a Game Boy and like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue or whatever.
Are
Easy.
they rare? Is that why it's high?
There's no one. They don't make them anymore, and they're still like Nintendo products stay pretty pricey like forever. So
Dang, I need to go ahead and
Mm.
sell mine.
yeah.
You want it? It works.
You want it?
Not for 400, I'll tell you that.
Oh shit. No. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say there's other means of playing these games.
Right. But I wanted her to get like an authentic experience for sure. Like
Yeah,
I wanted
I
her
get
to
that.
like, you know what I mean? I wanted her to feel the same thing I felt whenever I turned mine on for the
You
first
want her to
time.
lose her eyesight by the time she's 8. I get it.
Yeah.
I
That was the
just about
goal.
to say, this is exactly why I wear these glasses now. That Game Boy Light ain't do shit.
Oh man. But yeah, there's gonna be some interesting stuff. Stalker 2 is gonna be there as well. I want to say that got delayed. Star Wars
Again.
Outlaws, yep, is gonna be there again.
Outlaws looks boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I watched a video and it looks super empty. Like it looks pretty. It just looks super empty though.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched
We'll
too
see.
much gameplay on it. I just want to see what the story's like. The story looks interesting. But yeah,
I wanna see some
Gamescom.
more for Monster Hunter though.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. Shoot, I just want that game to come out. I'm tired of waiting.
For Worlds.
Wilds.
Oh, Wilds.
I'm not. It's not like tired to the point that I'm not gonna play it because they took so long. I'm just really hyped for it, so I just want it now. Whenever it comes out, it comes out. I hope it's. I want it to be great. So if they got to take their time. Take their time. It already looks great now, but I'm ready for another Monster Hunter, especially that one. That one looks crazy.
Remember when we said that about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Give it
3
some
I
time
haven't
or
to
gotten
come out
4?
a remaster.
No, 3. Everybody was like, you know, take your time, and it took like 8 years, and we're like, all right, now it's a little too long, and then they released it, and no one liked it. I would say no one liked it. It was just like the least favorite of all the series.
Yeah, I mean, but Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts. It's been.
True.
Yeah,
It hasn't
it's-
been like better every time. I wouldn't say. I feel like it
2
got
was
worse.
2 was so good.
It's the original
From
one
1 to
for me.
2
I'm
was
still
1
playing.
1 to 2 was crazy. 2 was a
It-
blast.
And then they came out with all the DS ones and stuff. They just
Yeah. They milked
Well,
it.
hopefully we eventually see this new one that they showed us like 10
4.
years ago.
Yeah. No, we watched it together when we produced this podcast 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. That was the.
So they
It was
said,
like
"Psych."
It was like Sora
it was like
in a
2 or
real
3 years
world,
ago.
and it looked crazy good. And we haven't
Yeah,
seen anything
I was
from that.
not one thing.
Not
I was like,
one.
man, I don't know if
They
I'm gonna
forgot
really
what story it
enjoy
was in
Kingdom
the
Hearts 4. And then they showed the real world. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to buy 4. Like,
Right, exactly. And now they're like, well,
your kid's gonna get it whenever they're 40.
exactly. Oh man.
I'll still play in a nursing home.
Me too. I don't blame you.
Definitely check out Gamescom
I may
next
still
week.
have a PS5.
I'm gonna check it out. Was any of these stories one of the ones you wanted to take a look at?
The one I wanted to share with you guys is the SAG AFTRA strike breaking. How you pronounce it?
Just say SAG.
SAG.
With a little bit more
Why you
chest,
have
please.
to say it? Yeah, right.
All right, let's go.
All right, so this story comes to us from hold on a minute. Let me Variety. So we talked about this not too long ago.
With the AI strike and stuff for the voicing acting.
Correct.
We talked about it with Walter Jones, actually.
Yeah, we did. Oh, that's crazy. So now, my bad, y'all. My computer's acting up.
So now they've reached a
long as you don't hear the Windows
groundbreaking
97.
startup or replica pact. Man, his computer's about to die like your PS5, Lily.
Please don't let that.
Oh, I was just about to go do do do. Now
Okay.
This is why we can't have nice things, you guys.
Cynthia Littleton, the story comes to us from Variety. SAG has stuck a deal with AI startup Navit- uh, Narrative
Narrative, yeah.
for. Say it again.
Yeah, it was narrative.
Oh, narrative for audio voice replicas in digital advertising that the union asserts sets a new standard for ethical use of technology and also makes it easier for performers to give consent and get paid. This is so important, y'all. The New York based Navity narrative operates on an online marketplace that offers tools to advertisers to create audio spots using AI tools. The firm's new agreement with SAG promises to give the union set 160,000 members the opportunity to add themselves to a database that connects voice talents to advertisers. The individuals members will have the ability to navigate fees for the use of their voices on projects by project basis, so long as the fees isn't lower than the SAG minimum per its most recent commercial contract with advertisers. So, long story short, y'all, it seems like the voice actors, right, and performers, actors, came together and worked together and made a deal with Navity Narrative.
Narrative.
Thank you. So we'll be able to. So if you're a voice actor out there and you want to have your voice perhaps used you're giving consent to have your voice used in AI, you can do so, and you'll get paid for it. So
Oh,
it seems like there's a lot more
yeah,
unity behind
there's
it.
a lot more that they got to do because it looks like this pack is only for their digital advertising. So, like for commercials and stuff, this still doesn't affect like voice actors for like cartoons, pretty much like television. So it looks like they
Oh,
still
baby
got to
steps,
get to that
basically.
point. Yeah, but it's great that there was a step because if one place does it, then eventually they all have to be like, all right, well, all the voice actors just gonna be doing commercials, and we ain't gonna have nobody to play voices. So I mean, this is good though. I'm glad they've come to an agreement. Um, watch, you're gonna start seeing like you already have star-studded commercials, but watch, you're gonna have even more stars in commercials now because of this. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's an easy check. Let's go.
Now I did get a
Oh, what
chance to
if they
catch it.
mix it with AI video?
Yep, correct. Yes, yesterday they had SAG had a officially scheduled Instagram live feed where they did conducted Q&As for a Q&A session with narrative and a lot of the members, and this took place yesterday at 3 p.m. So I haven't had the opportunity to look over what questions were asked and what questions were answered, but I'm sure a lot of those were really good questions, and I believe hopefully we get some answers to them because we all know AI is definitely here. It's not coming, it's here, and it's going to affect
It's
all
really
of our
good
lives.
too. Like it's scary good. Like it's scary good.
Speaking
But
of
I mean, like,
AI,
I'm not talking like it's good for the economy. I'm just saying like it's believable.
yeah, it is getting to
Yeah.
that point where it's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous, and I can definitely tell there was some AI done in this next thing we're gonna view because the Craven the Hunter official trailer finally came out.
Oh
Now
yeah.
they dropped this trailer at
Is
3
this
in
a
the
movie or a
morning.
game?
This is a movie. So
Oh,
you
okay.
you haven't even seen the teaser trailer. So now they released the official trailer. And when I saw the teaser trailer already, I was like, Sony, I hate you. But let's take a look at the new official trailer, and I want to know what you guys think.
Craven the Hunter.
Oh, I'm not getting out of here.
No, He'll say he can't hear it. Ooh.
Sorry, guys.
My son, we are hunters, the greatest the world has ever known.
Охотник до сказки.
Каждой сказки есть правда.
Who's next?
I heard the noise of thunder.
Are you like your father? A gangster? A killer?
And I heard a voice. And behold,
Oh, like
hell followed with him. There's a man going round taking names. My son. And he decides who to free and who to blame. Yes, an animal stronger than you can imagine. The hairs on your arm will stand up.
Tell me about this hunter.
Some are born and some are
Tell me
born.
about this hunter.
There's only one way off.
When the man comes around. When the man comes around.
Oh man, they're playing Johnny Cash too. Go ahead and take that DMCA strike.
this part is
unjust.
muted.
You think you're some kind of honor? Some kind of code? Unjust. You're just another man. Whoever is righteous. Hunting for a trophy. Let him be righteous still. Just like our father. When the man comes around. When the man comes around. Embrace who you really are, son. And you would
That's what I
become
said.
a legend. When the man comes around.
Is that Rhino?
It was a rhino.
When the man comes around.
Comes out in December. What do you think?
I'm
So-
excited.
So the only thing I know about Craven is from the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
And
you
he's
don't-
not as buff as the Spider-Man 2 one.
You don't
And
even gotta
so
worry
I don't know
about
if he's
it.
meant to. Huh?
Because this is definitely not based. I mean, the character is Craven, but this has nothing comic book related to it. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And it's missing the little Marvel sign or thing on it too.
Well,
Well, it said in
it's in
association
association
with
with Marvel. It is because it's his character. But from what we know, he gets his powers from being bit by a lion or something.
Wow, real original. I
I
just
think,
love
uh,
their
It
animal
was a
bites.
bear.
I think the best thing about this trailer is the violence. Like, oh, okay, the violence. It looks like a decent action movie. Is it a
Yeah.
Craven movie? No. Did we want
Also,
a Craven
where's
movie?
Spider-Man?
Exactly. We didn't want a Craven movie. We want Craven fighting Spider-Man. That's enough
Yeah.
of Craven that we need. We don't need a whole movie on him.
In the
And-
teaser, didn't we see
You guys
the
wasn't
spiders?
specific enough.
So I think my biggest thing is like they have Gerard Butler in here, and if anybody could play Craven, it's Gerard Butler. Like, why? Who is this other guy? And he's not a bad actor, but I just don't think he's the Craven we need.
We need Chris
Not the
Pratt.
craving we deserve.
Or the Craven we
Channing
deserve.
Tatum.
Like,
Channing Tatum's too busy being Another
Oh, what's
character
up,
in the
Monkey D.
MCU.
Roofy? We're talking about the new
People.
Craven trailer that just dropped at 3 in the morning.
That's why they dropped it at 3 in the morning.
Somebody
Yeah, they were
was
like,
bored.
let's sneak this out here, guys. I mean, to be honest, I don't think we needed another Craven trailer because this really didn't do anything more for me except I get to see more violence and it looks bloody and okay, cool. And I'm really sick of Sony tying their characters to the Marvel universe, and then when we go to see the movie, there's nothing to do with any of the Marvel universe.
Yeah. To be honest, I really wish Sony and Fox would just like get rid of the IPs and let like the MCU just have it.
Oh, you mean
Truly,
lose money? No, never.
I said what I said.
Right.
I didn't say it was gonna happen. You know, I wish Disney would be like, here's Disney money, leave it alone. Move on.
Oh man, I wish that too. Anything else to say on Craven? I mean, I'm gonna watch it, just not like I've already decided. Streaming services.
I'll just wait till Sony Plus comes out. I'll watch it on there.
Sony Plus.
Hey, bro.
Do you
Don't
guys
give them
want
any
it?
more ideas.
Do you want it to relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you want it to be in there?
No,
I just want comics all in the same storyline. That's all I want.
I mean, yes, if it's gonna be good, but don't force it. Don't. I hate that they do that. I just hate it.
I just hate that we have like the situation with like Spider-Man, for instance, where there's like 3 different Spider-Mans from 3 different alternate universes that have nothing to do with anything
And then
together.
Marvel made it work.
And Marvel did make it work, but I'm just saying, like, I don't care about Sony's Spider-Man. I don't care about Fox's Spider-Man. I want to know how to continue the storyline of the MCU.
Well, they had to do it so they can keep the rights.
Oh yeah, they do have to keep the
Oh
rights.
shit, we need another Spider-Man.
Monkey D.
Four.
Roofy says he's a huge Marvel fan, but I think MCU just went in the wrong direction. 100% agree, but hopefully they're trying to right the ship, and we'll see. I mean, like I said, we'll only be able to. The only time will tell with these next set phase and movies.
I mean, I find it weird that I'm still, my hands are still up in the air for like Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom. I hope it's just not like all they have to do is be like one of the characters goes up and is like Stark, and there's like, I don't know who Stark is, and then I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't need much. I just need it to make sense. I guess I don't know, because ain't no way that they're gonna pay him.
He's a guy.
You want it not to make sense?
The dude playing another
No, I want it to
That's
make
what
sense. I don't want them to just like blow by it like it never happened.
Yeah, I doubt the Russo
But I think that's
brothers
what
would do that.
I think that's what's so refreshing about the Deadpool movie is because they're like Deadpool's called out Disney for Disney's stupidity, and Disney's like okay with it.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is gonna make us money, but that's also
We're still gonna
acknowledgement
do it anyway.
of maybe they're
No,
like,
that's their way of acknowledging it and saying we see it. We're just not. We don't give a fuck.
maybe. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that
Question:
goes.
Speaking of Deadpool, have you guys seen the Deadpool, the family friendly Deadpool at Disney? Have you seen the videos for those?
No.
They're so good. They're so good. He just does story time, and it just does like Cinderpool, which is Cinderella. They do like Little Red Riding Pool. They have the Beauty Pool and the Wolver Beast, but like he makes fun of Disney, but like they accept it, and it's part of their thing now. But yeah, definitely worth watching if you want to check it out.
It's an actual show at Disney.
Yeah, it's a show. Yeah. It's its own like thing. They have like Wolverine there too.
Is it the voice of Ryan Reynolds or someone else?
No. I mean, he nails the voice. To be honest,
It actually is Ryan Reynolds, and they're keeping him in a cage there.
Can you imagine? He just comes in and he just does the.
Monkey D. Rufus says many people misunderstood the way RDJ playing Doom. They think Tony Stark returns as Doom, but it's only the same actor, different character. So
that I do know.
See? Told y'all.
But I don't want them to be like him show his face on screen and then no one acknowledges that it's him. You know what I mean? I would rather than be like, is that Tony Stark? No, I don't know who Tony Stark is, and then we move forward.
Right, but I definitely want them to acknowledge that he looks just like Tony Stark.
Right, same, exactly.
Because what I don't want is, you know, Captain America, Chris Evans is the Human Torch, and then now he's Captain America, but we don't count Fantastic Four anymore because, like, whatever. I want them to definitely acknowledge, like, bro, what the
Deadpool
fuck?
acknowledged it, and it made sense. It was funny, you know, and then we move forward with the
Right.
Don't spoil it. It was just so good. Great writing, in my opinion.
right.
Yeah. All right. On to the next story. So the next story actually comes from Games Radar. And it is Hi-Fi Rush is officially back on the menu as PUBG publisher Krafton has resurrected the studio, and its creative director has a very simple message for fans. We're back, baby. Krafton just announced it struck a strategic deal with Microsoft, one that effectively sees it purchasing both Tango Gameworks and the Hi-Fi Rush IP from the company. So after being shockingly shuttered by Microsoft just earlier this year in May, Tango is all of a sudden alive and kicking again and is continuing to work on Hi-Fi Rush. In a statement, Krafton said that it had rehired around 50 staff and that those developers would continue to work on new projects, including Hi-Fi Rush 2. Creative director John Johannes, who helmed the Evil Within's DLC, The Evil Within 2, and Hi-Fi Rush at Tango, had the message for fans below, following up on his message of open quotes, "So this is how it ends," close quotes, back in May when Microsoft shuttered Tango, and this is how it continues. We're back, baby. Johannes wrote to the followers in the small hours of today on August 12th. So a couple days ago. So at the end of the day, this is great freaking news. I'm glad that, you know, a studio that got shut down actually got brought back, and then we're not going to lose Hi-Fi Rush altogether. Because I started playing literally the day before this.
Back the folks too.
Yeah, literally the day before this story came out, I was like, all right, I'm at the end of Hi-Fi Rush. I need to finish it. I started playing it, and then this news came out, and I was like, oh, there is a gaming god. Thank you. Like, so I'm definitely excited about that.
Yeah,
I never played Hi-Fi Rush, but I know a lot of people loved it.
Yeah, it's action rhythm game. It's fun. Stories fun. The jokes are fun. I think the only thing that Hi-Fi Rush could do to like improve, like what I want to see in Hi-Fi Rush 2, is probably like more licensed music. I think that would really help it take off. Is like if they had more licensed music.
As long as you don't stream it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, true.
It's one of those games.
But
I
it probably
don't
just
see
like mute or something.
Oh,
well,
you
they had a streaming mode in the original version because there were a couple licensed songs in it. But it's not to say that their original tracks weren't bad. Like they were good, but you know, it's a music game. You kind of want to hear licensed music. Yep, exactly. So yeah, that's good news. Good news in a sea of
wholesome story.
Yeah, in a sea of layoffs over the past year.
6 months. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 6 months.
Yeah, almost more than a year.
Yeah, almost. And then with that, we come to our. Wait, this is another. I didn't see you add this story, you know. So we got a couple more stories.
Y'all get more of us. Haha.
You get more. This one is from Kotaku, and it's 8 games that were supposed to come out this year, but were delayed in 2025. Oh God.
Depression.
Aw.
All right. So,
Right, you put in the bad news. Ugh.
oh, I don't even remember this game. Let me pull it up for you guys.
Sometimes a game being delayed does not mean it's bad news. It could possibly mean that they're going to make the game even better. I'm okay with
Or
that.
they're firing everybody and they're scrambling. Whichever one.
Why are you going to the negative?
So Replace was delayed. I do remember seeing this. Avowed was delayed. This is the Elder Scroll. We haven't had a new Elder Scrolls in quite some time. It'll be many years more until we get the next one. Avowed isn't a Skyrim killer, but it is a first-person fantasy RPG with the emphasis on combat, dialogue trees, and navigating rival factions. So they're moving it to February 18th, 2025 to give players backlog some breathing room. So this is one of those delays that I agree with, because this is
Yeah, I didn't think it looked good at all. I didn't think it looked that polished, to be honest.
It wasn't even that. I think that it fell into a sea of like, because this is from Obsidian and Microsoft has a bunch of games coming around the same time. I can't remember what got pushed back into this, and they were like, all right, you know what, we're not going to release all 3 of these in the same month, like let's push this back. This one was more released because of timing, and I agree. I think that's a good move, and hopefully they do put some more polish on it. So,
just a quick question, because I know we
yeah.
got a lot to get through. Do you think this game would work in VR? Because there are a couple of VR. What is it? Waypoint? I forgot the name of it, but there's a really great VR game that has a great story in first person like this. But I'm just curious. Do you think this could work in that setting?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, but remember my gripe with VR is it's just not pretty enough yet.
Yeah.
So when it's pretty enough and it feels fluid enough, I like VR games are fun. I just don't want to wear my headset for like 10 hours. Like I just don't.
Oh yeah.
Just give me them glasses, you know?
Man, if it comes to glass, yeah, that'd be dope. Terminator Survivors. Nacon announced Terminator Survivors back in 2022, saying it would focus on an original story prior to John Connor's resistance going to war with Skynet. Early access was slated for this year, but no longer. We are working very hard to bring the post-apocalyptic world of Terminator to life, the company wrote on August 12th. This probably needed to be delayed. 100%. I hope they don't try
I think I've seen one trailer from this.
They say no, it's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they were waiting for the Netflix show.
I think they were trying to time that. And honestly, you know, if the Netflix show does great and they push it back, it'll be fine. Just don't push it back like 2 years to the point where nobody cares. Because I don't want to say nobody cares now, but nobody really cares. But if it's good, then we will care. If it's bad, we'll care too, but it won't be in your favor. Little Nightmares 3. This game has got delayed, and I'm pretty and I know I want this game too, but the team announced in March is when it's delayed to, right? Yeah. So they made a decision to shift the release to 2025. Yeah. So that's cool.
To be fair, they nailed it with the first 2 though. So like I trust them as a company to
100%. Supermassive Games making this. If they're like, we need to delay it, then they need to delay it. Yeah. Transformers Reactive. Oh my god, I forgot all about this. Another Game Awards announcement. Transformers Reactive debuted with a trailer in late 2022. A closed beta for 2023 was delayed until 2024, but there's still no official word on where the game is or what's going on with it. Back in May, a Hasbro manager said he hoped to have more to share on the mysterious release in 2025. Fans took that as another unofficial delay. Splash Damage, the studio working on the game, has been facing financial struggles this year. Ugh. I'm just, it's not.
Oh no, Lily.
I don't think this is coming out as well. Yeah.
I want it to come out.
The only thing I remember from Transformers is the animated movie coming out.
That looks great.
And
I don't even remember them talking about a game.
Well, yeah, this is back in 2022.
That was too long ago.
Oh,
my memory doesn't work that far back.
That don't be working like
All
that.
right. The Division Resurgence. Ubisoft's mobile revolution has stalled. The French publisher promised lots of spin-offs of its biggest franchise or portable touchscreens that still haven't panned out, and the Division Resurgence is one of them. They pushed from 2024 to March 2025. Yeah, this is their mobile game. I wasn't too excited about this. Navalis. Not remembering this. Ion Lands released Cloudpunk 2020, a lovely cyberpunk adventure about a flying car taxi driver who gets embroiled in a missing girl investigation in city politics. Navalis is the studio's next game, an ambitious life sim that mixes the art and vibe of the first game with the social interactions and comforting routines of an Animal Crossing. Unfortunately, it won't make the 2024 cutoff. They'll be launching in spring 2025. Not gonna lie, a cyberpunk Animal Crossing sounds pretty dope.
A cyberpunk
Bro, like,
missing girl
what?
investigation,
You're a
like
taxi
a
driver and
Well, that was their Cloudpunk game in 2020, but this is like a
different game.
cyberpunk
Gotcha.
Animal Crossing. It's called Nevalis. But yeah, it looks cool.
The city looks so alive in this game. So yeah, I hope it comes out next year and doesn't fall into the
if I'm
games
gonna be
that
a
never
taxi
release.
driver, I'm
Kingdom
crashing
Come
everything.
Deliverance got a surprising reveal earlier this year. They are pushing back to February 2025.
Oh no, I'm really excited for this game.
Wait, I thought that game came out.
The first one was really fun. This is just a reimagining. It's got the same story plot, but like more to it.
But we're gonna get a 20-minute blowout at Gamescom showing off its new systems and characters, so you will get more of it. And that's it for games coming out that were delayed, or the 8 games that were supposed to come out this year and that were delayed. So we'll roll into the last story from Destructoid. Dragon Age: The Veilguard pits us against corrupt elven gods this Halloween. But developer BioWare and publisher Electronic Arts released an all-new trailer for the upcoming RPG Dragon Age: The Veilguard today that showed glimpses of what to expect from the first title in the series in almost a decade. The focus of the trailer, however, was to indicate when we can expect to get our hands on the Veilguard, October 31st, 2024. Is this a new trailer, Yano?
Yes, this just came out today, actually.
Awesome. Let's take a look.
Of course, that goes to commercial. Yay.
You have no idea what you have done. The blighted elven gods walk free, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees.
It was good,
Fearful,
thematically at least.
cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look.
Where do we start? I'll be damned. A griffin. In war, victory.
I want a baby griffin.
I'm ready.
What the heck?
I've never seen this before.
See what she's
There's
about.
something kind of exciting about it.
The world looks really pretty.
Yeah.
What is happening to me?
Let the fade draw close.
Question is, do I have to be the second one?
Draw the dragon out into the open. Then attack.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me.
These are the times in which legends are born or slain.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
This character is a little skeleton.
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
Okay, combo.
So we were
Bro,
first introduced
that was
to
fucking hype, bro.
Yeah,
I'm into that. October 31st.
I haven't played a lot of Dragon
And
Age.
pre-order for
I
stuff.
played, I think, the second one and then the one where they like had open combat or whatever. I don't know which one it was, but I don't know. I never really super got into it. Maybe it's like the cartoonish design choices that they make or whatever. It looks super cool though. So I'll probably have to give this a look.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same level as you. Like, I've never been a big Dragon Age person, but this looks like it's gonna be the Dragon Age game that I'm gonna play.
Well, it's weird because like this is my game style. Like I love RPGs. I love like fantasy. Like I will always choose like an Elden Ring or an Elder Scrolls over like a Fallout universe or whatever. But I don't know. It's never hooked me. But this looks hype. But you know, I'll definitely give it a shot.
I think I was more into the first one, the way the combat worked in that one, and then the second one I kind of fell off. And I want to say they said this one is the combat is more like the first one, but it's definitely still a new system. So yeah, I'm into it. And it's soon, October. I didn't realize it was coming out so soon.
Go ahead and pre-order so you can get that fancy.
Pre-order the day before, and you still get it.
I ain't pre-ordering nothing anymore.
True.
Yeah, what is the benefit of pre-ordering games in today's world with digital and all
It allows them to know how much money they're about to make.
for us.
Oh.
Oh, the extra like cosmetic stuff if folks are into that.
Oh yeah.
It lets them know if they need
To be
start
honest,
layoffs now.
they used to do pre-order used to be whenever you had to go into the store and do it, but now that you can go and order it and download it 2 days beforehand, there's no real reason to pre-order anymore. As a consumer.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
today early. Yep.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And then they
it
give you
used
free
to be
shit.
a big deal because you
Kinda
had to go
free.
into GameStop and be like, I would like to put $60 down, please. You know what I mean? And now you don't have to do any of that.
Nope.
You just hit a
Way
button that says
outside.
purchase on your PS5 and you're done.
I feel like if you pre-order, the game should be cheaper.
I don't disagree with that.
But like
makes
$10,
sense to me.
like $5 or $10, yeah.
Not
Yeah, like
that
$5.
low.
Like if you
No,
like,
I meant
hey,
like buy $5 or $10, not like I want the game for $5, please.
yeah, I feel like if you're gonna do a pre-order and I'm like, all right, I'm committing to downloading this game, give me $5 off. I don't need skins.
At least.
Give me $5 off and then make me buy.
Give me some.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Why at
man.
a quarter? Why sell yourself so short?
Because I'm broke.
Because I need money.
Money. Oh,
If you guys subscribe to the
man.
channel, you can help Piano and his poor brokenness.
You know what? We got one more story, and
That
I don't
one
know if I
pretty
would. I don't know if I would consider this a story, but it's entertaining as hell. So, I have no idea what this is about. You don't put this on here. PC Gamer. Some of the world's biggest game companies are joining together to make us look at this truly awful horse. This looks like Warcraft.
It is Warcraft.
So,
good. It is truly
Dax,
awful
do
horse.
you know about this?
I have no idea. I've never seen this. No.
All right, so journalism is a tireless line of work. At all times, you've got to be vigilant for where news might break next. I've got my nose to the ground, foraging for what might be buried in a corporate press release, uttered in an interview, or bubbling up on social media, knowing that sometimes I'll find the next big scoop in time to claim first dibs. Other times, like today, what I find is all the world's biggest game companies tweeting the same dumbass horse. Bro, is this
I'm gonna
real?
be honest. If WoW gave us that as a cosmetic horse, I would be pissed. That is the ugliest looking thing I've ever seen.
Everybody
It's
would
gonna
get this
replace
shit.
all the other horses. It's not. It'll be permanent.
You wouldn't
It's gonna
see
be a
one
horse
person
forever.
without this if it was. Look, and Street Fighter. What the hell? Street Fighter posted the horse. See a thief. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, I'll say it. It's a
What is-
singularly terrible horse. What? Okay, so the horse.
I need a few of these memes.
So the horse, I've since learned, comes from a promotional still released for the upcoming film We Live in Time, starring
Oh,
Florence
God.
Pugh and Andrew Garfield, and what is ostensibly a romance. However, the fun, flirty carnival moment captured in the image pales in comparison to the empty brain bucktooth carousel horse emerging from the lower left right. Bro, what? Who directed this scene and was like, yeah, you guys get up next to that horse right there?
It just stands out.
Even Andrew Garfield's like, what the hell are we doing right now?
And why does it even look like this? Why would you want to ride on that shit? Oh my
He's
God.
happy.
That was a last minute choice.
He's
for that
happy.
horse. Oh man, he's on drugs.
What was the name of that unicorn? What was the name of it?
Charlie Unicorn.
That's it. That's
Oh,
what it
yeah.
reminds me.
Charlie.
Come to Candy Mountain with us, Charlie.
It's a Leoplerodon, Charlie.
Just
Oh.
get your kidney shanked out. Oh.
What's crazy is World of Warcraft not only put that horse in there, but they actually photoshopped it. Like they actually blended it with a real horse mount.
Exactly. That's why at first I was like, is this real? Like, there's no way they were like, let's put this in the game, guys. This is it. The best mount ever. $59.99 today on pre-order.
And this is
Don't be making jokes like that because that's how it goes.
I know. That's not a joke, bro. That's real life. Oh,
You
man.
give us $60 and then you can play this horse right now.
And everybody
for a
will
day.
buy it. Everybody will buy it.
My God.
You all these dumbass horses running into a raid. All right, we got Leroy Jenkins. All right, so we got some honorable mentions, a couple of them. So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game reveals characters from the Android saga. Did they not already do that?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not all of it. Because they didn't.
Oh, you
have-
mean for Sparking specifically? They did in the old games. I don't know if they do.
So it looks like, is this
From
a
my
video?
understanding, it looks like it's going to be from like the original show all the way up to like God Super Saiyan, I would assume.
It looks like, yeah. I mean, I hope it has all 250,000 characters that I saw on the
I would be pissed if I
trailer.
can't play God Super Saiyan, God Saiyan 3rd.
So let's take a look at the Android reveal.
I want to play as that horse.
Ugh. Ugh.
And my stream is stuck on the damn horse, so I'm just giggling my little ass.
Oh, you're gonna cry? I happen to know that Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. Matter of fact, you're looking at one. He will never beat me. Stand down, my son. Heads up.
Yeah.
I shall drain you of your energy. You're
Oh, they got the doctor and Android 19.
I will let some puppet kill Kakarot before I do.
People got a mask for better.
Okay, come get me if you can.
There's no escaping me. I must hurry up and reach perfection.
Let us finish this fight quickly. According to my calculations, you and I are almost equal in power.
Got it. My power is significantly greater than before.
Man.
Would you like me to show you? You won't get away.
I feel like every time they show a trailer for this game, it looks better and better.
Who are you?
It does keep getting. And I love the maps.
This
Each
is me
time they
being
show
serious.
it, they are showing us also not only new characters but the new stages as well.
You're going
Gallon
to fight
gun.
me first, Goku? I love it.
Wait, so they still have that grid they had
No regrets, boy.
Did you teleport Andrew
The colors are so good.
I thought you said you were going to defeat me. All right, so
Gohan got at least like 30 characters already.
who is that?
Oh yeah. So I just want to be Cell Junior.
My last resort.
That's such a wild turn of phrase. Do as Daddy says and kill them all.
Yeah, you gotta pay Yamcha now.
Yeah,
They gotta have him dying like that. If not, I want a refund.
There is like 50 Gohans.
See? And they're gonna have his stadium man.
Also, this is like one of the first games that had fully destructible like environments, and that was so cool on the PS2.
Any way you slice it, there's only one way to save her.
Wait, didn't the Red Faction had fully destructible?
Made me proud. Tell your mom I'm sorry.
How? Why? You could shoot through the walls and make a tunnel to the other side of the map.
My friends.
So did Blast Corporation on the N64.
N64 did it first.
Forgive me, Dad. Earth is doomed.
Listen to me. I promise you can beat
Gohan's so cool. They made him such a loser. So mad.
Would you watch a Dragon Ball series in like this animation style?
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's like the third perfect.
Okay.
Yo, that's nuts.
So this confirms.
Oh, so
for
they're
sure.
adding to it.
Yeah, this confirms that every single one of them things is a damn character. God, duh. We got
Who's
a lot
who's the far right one 4 blocks down? Who is that?
Far right one.
right here.
Farthest right, 2 under
With the red eyes.
Beerus. Yeah.
I don't.
Who
know.
are those two?
They're from the what's it called? Fight. What was it?
Fighters?
called? No, there was a tournament in Super. That's from Dragon Ball Super. characters.
Oh
I just don't
yeah,
remember their
yeah.
names.
To keep the universe alive.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna play Kid Buu. Like it don't matter.
Pretty dope.
That is pretty cool.
Wait, this
Oh.
comes out in October too. God,
Around the
dog.
corner.
Shit. Wait,
Very
hold on.
soon.
If you pre-order now, you get Brawly.
You get 6 characters, all with the same costume, just different color hair.
And a mystery.
Oh, it's Gogeta. So all his it's just Gogeta and Brawly with all their transformations.
Yeah, but it says 6 characters, so they're all individual.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Well, maybe. I assume that you pick one and then you can go to them through like.
Oh, like the
I-
alternate.
I don't think that's what they're doing. I think
I don't know.
literally you pick their form and you're like, all right, because when they showed Teen Gohan, they was like, all right, this is Teen Gohan, Saiyan level 2. I think you pick what form.
Well,
you
I've
wanna
seen
play.
gameplay of it, and people go from like Goku base to Goku Super Saiyan 3. That was in game though, so I don't know.
Early unlock, guys. Pre-order.
Either way, I'm playing Kid Buu specifically.
Oh dang, they got an Ultimate Edition too.
Yeah, hell no. They're milking this so hard
20 plus playable characters
with
Oh,
3
they're about
DLCs.
God,
Damn, this is a Civilization game. That's how much DLCs are about to add to this game.
Yeah, I'm confused about all of this. I'm gonna get the standard. Thank you.
That's what I'll be getting.
I'm gonna wait on it to come to
Oh.
Game Pass.
I thought CCG was about to go ahead and drop it like it's hot.
No.
Game companies are losing their goddamn minds.
And I think that's it. That's it for the. Oh no, one more honorable mention. The Plucky Squire launches on PS5 this September, day 1 on PS Plus Extra.
I think this game looks
Oh,
fantastic.
extra?
Story looks great. I think it has really good story. I think a lot of people, this game won't get a lot of recognition because they'll say this isn't for my age group. But when you look at it, you'll realize like, all right, actually, this does look like it might have an actual riveting storyline.
What kind of game is it?
So it's a quest-based adventure, and it's funny because it's 2D and 3D at the same time. Because when you travel through the book, it's 2D, and when you're actually in the world, it's 3D. So
I've seen games like that. They're really cool, actually.
Yeah,
We'll take a look.
I like that.
Many great tales are founded upon a humble beginning. That is, if that humble beginning can be found.
Just get a
The
PS6.
peaceful land of Mojo is thrown into turmoil by a magical attack from the wicked sorcerer.
Oh, it does.
Humgrub.
The art style looks nice.
This
I
is
like
a
it.
job for the hero of the land.
One ship at
the
a time.
plucky squire. Jot has a knack for defeating
Oh, this is so
wickedness
cute.
with his trusty blade, and this battle against the horrid Humgrub
I've seen this,
should
actually.
prove to be no exception. Foes will be felled as the fair folk of the land cheer Jot on. Except the folk of the land all have one question on their minds. When will this grand new adventure actually, begin? The land was abuzz, the anticipation electric. Jot could not let the people down, and luckily, it seems that he has found an answer to their question.
Oh no, I really
Yes,
like
Jot.
this.
That seems to be working.
It's cool, right?
You always have a way with words. Keep it up. And there it is. Our
Comes out
great
next
story
month on the
has found
17th.
Its beginning.
I thought that was
I like
part of the
how
game. I thought it was a puzzle. So, Plucky Squire, September 17th, 2024. Oh, it's a Devolver Digital game. No wonder I like it. Comes out on Xbox Series XS, PS5, Nintendo Switch, PC, and all possible futures. Okay. Whoa,
The
wait.
same ones that did Cult
Is
of the
that-
Lamb, right?
Is that like a reference to Switch 2?
Oh, what good spot, BTG. Yes, I think you may be right. Oh, wow.
I thought developers didn't know when it was coming out. Nintendo, you liars.
They've been holding it from us this whole time.
All along.
All along. All right, so with that, we'll go into games coming out this week. And what is today? The 15th? So,
Yes,
13th.
today's the 15th.
All right, so you had Shoulders of Giants come out on PlayStation and PC. Arena Breakout Infinite, August 13th on PC. Dark and Deep, August 13th on PC. Guayota on Switch and PC. Hidden Through Me 2 Discovery, or Discovery 2. Or Through Time, sorry. August 13th on everything. What is this? Kyborg Arena, August 13th on PC. Level 0, Extraction on PC. Lexaman on PC. Madden NFL 25 on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X and PC that came out on 13th. Stormgate on 13th. To the Stars on 13th. God dog, that's a lot of games. Oh, anything huge? I Am Your Beast, August 15th on PC. Keenan Bridge of Spirits, August 15th, Xbox Series X. And it looks like Game Pass. Overboss came out today. Phantom Spark came out today on everything. Shapes 2 came out on PC today. Sins of Solar Empire 2, August 15th. The Crimson Diamond came out today and on iOS. The Godfeather, a Mafia Pigeon Saga, on Apple, Switch, +1. That's a crazy name. These names are wild.
Wait, is that the pigeons from Animaniacs?
Yo, can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
What? I'm pretty sure that's the reference, though. Warkana, August 15th on PC. White Day 2, The Flower That Tells Lies, Complete Edition, came out on Xbox Series X and PlayStation. Castaway tomorrow. El Renteros Wanderings tomorrow on Switch. House of Golf 2 tomorrow. Pawn Planet. Sunday Side. Lurch. Black Myth. Wukong August. That's next week. But that's next week. And that's it.
It's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
Really,
coming
I
out.
thought Wukong came out in like 3 days, 4 days.
Maybe
Or is that
that's
considered
early.
next week, I guess?
Early
Hmm.
access.
Well, yeah, the 20th is Tuesday next week. So it says PlayStation and PC. Whew, that's it, guys. Whew, we got through the show. Next week's host will be, I don't know, me and Yano, and maybe one of you guys. We'll see.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
Maybe.
All right.
I'll be here. Oh.
So yeah, you're gonna get all 4 of us next week. If you guys want more content, where can they find you guys? Yano.
You can find me, Yanonick, over at NK_Yanonick over at Twitter X, or you can find me over at Yanonick at twitch.tv. Lily, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch at LilyMasume.twitch. Twitch.tv/LilyMasume. Dang, it's been so long. Hopefully, I'll be back streaming. I want to say by Halloween. I need my little spooky games. But
we need to
X
play that
at LilyMasume.
Dead by Daylight. The 2v8. Is it 2v8? Yeah,
Do I have
2v8.
to? Yeah. Do I have to bring a gun and threaten you guys to play?
Sure. That works.
That sounds like a war crime.
I already have it downloaded. I'm
I
ready
know
to
what
go.
you're talking about.
You guys can find me at here mainly. Once I get my life together, I plan on streaming. So if you guys want to follow my new account at NK_Daxter, that'd be great. And then once everything gets situated, I'll probably start streaming a little bit again. So yeah, just hit the follow. Appreciate you.
Hit the follow. And you guys can find me right here on After Hours Arcade on Twitch, YouTube, and you do need a PlayStation. Yeah, check out our YouTube, check out our Twitch and our Instagram as well. Like I said, thank you guys for joining us. It's been fun. I'm glad we had the whole crew here today. And remember, this has been After Hours Arcade Podcast, where games discuss gamer things every Thursday live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv, After Hours Arcade, and YouTube as well. And we will see you guys next week.
Goodbye.